Hi guys, thank you so much for joining the webinar. Myself Mohammed Sheriar, and along with us today we have the Anurag Agarwal. So moving toward this webinar series, so actually this we have split it in two sessions. The session 1 will be covered today, and the session 2 we will cover in the February, and we will announce accordingly. So in session 1 today we will discuss about a bit about the drone introduction for mining sector, and what type of data you capture from drone which is being used for mining industry, like orthophoto data and its management, and also we will discuss the inventory management and also site analytics for safety and efficiency. This whole topics we will cover in this session 1. So some of the topic I will cover, and some of the topic, most of the topics Mr. Anurag will cover in this webinar. So why drone are being used in the industries for different industry like the construction, mining, and different enterprise industry like agriculture. So they are revolutionizing the industry for different parameters. So as we see here, the future of work and the key benefits of switching from the traditional way toward the drone is we have like make it in a 4 parameters, like it improve the efficiency of the work. How does it improve the efficiency of the work? We can see it here. Like traditionally, if we do work in a construction site, like collecting some data using the total station or using the DGPS devices the traditional way, and switching it to drones, so it will boost the efficiency by 8 times. Like in traditional way, if you cover this thing with like 128 hours, so using the drone the data acquisition will only take like 16 hours. So it makes like the efficiency increase by 8 times. Yeah, and the second thing is about the reduction of the cost. Definitely, if the time constraint is being reduced, if the efficiency is enhanced, so the cost reduction will also be reduced, especially for the regarding the timing and also regarding the manpower. The third thing is about the enhanced safety. So as we see that normally if you are from the construction industry or you are from the mining industry, you have also been seen that taking point like a single coordinate point at the top of the hill or some like tough terrain, so it become very difficult to go there and with a prism rod or something like a total station DGPS devices rover, and this drone will automatically go to their site, capture the data of the whole terrain, and will give you the point by even centimeter. Where each point will be apart with the other point with the centimeter. It's up to you that how much resolution and how much GSD, like ground sampling distance, you want. And the fourth thing is about the powerful insights. So the powerful insight is regarding the data which you get. So this data is either the digital surface model, terrain model, or like 3D models, contours, 2D maps, ortho, mosaic, like that. So you can get it in a very sharp way. Yeah, so this thing we have discussed, and also the second thing is about the comparison of traditional way and the drone is like it has been explained like in these 4 parameters, but the second thing is about the accuracy of the data. The data is much accurate. It gives you like centimeter, 2 to 3 centimeter of the accuracy, and you can achieve more accuracy like if you are using the RTK processing, so you will get much more a good accuracy in this regards. So, and also the data is very rich, detailed. It gives you quick overview of the planning. So either you are designing some terrains or you are making some urban planning, it will help you out. What type of data you can capture and which type of deliverables you can make. So regarding the drone photogrammetry, you can also get the contours, you can also get the ground control, the ground points, each point will, like each coordinate x, y, z, it will be apart with the other point like by centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. This GSD, ground sampling distance, you can control. It's up to the flight parameter and the sensor which you are using for the drone. And also you can generate the 2D orthomosaic map. So this gives you a quite good resolution rather than using the satellite imagery. And also this imagery is geo-referenced, means to say that this imagery can be used for as a survey data. And the third thing is about the 3D orthomosaic map and 3D models. This 3D model you can create for 3D reconstruction like heritage modeling like that. And also thermal map, heat map you can create with a drone. So, and lidar point cloud you can create in a, like when you are doing operation, we have DJI L2. So this will give you the access to use the lidar point cloud in a real time. Even when you are flying the drone, you can see the lidar in a real time and you can process it in DJI Terra. And also the multispectral map. This multispectral map gives you the understanding of the plant index, like vegetation indexes monitoring, that which plant is healthy, unhealthy, and give you the soil type data, that either this soil is compatible with this type of vegetation plantation or not. And also you can do the plant counting. Yeah, so how does this thing starts from the, like if we go from the traditional way of mine exploration, that before we were using some type of like stuff rods, and then we switched to total station, and then we switched to DGPS devices, and then we switched to laser scans like that, and then we switched to drones. Because in the mining sector, like specifically for the open pit mine, so it become a very, like sometimes it's a very small site and sometimes it's a very big site. So it become very difficult to access every step, to measure the things, to measure the haul road, to do some analysis. It become very difficult. So this way the drones, not only a single drone which captured imagery, just bring it out, drone with the Strayos, as Strayos is has the integration with AI. It gives you a very much and sharper detail in a much efficient way. Everything is cloud based. So this way it can save your time, it can save your cost, and also it can enhance the safety of the site. Yeah, so talking about this, like as you can see here, there are different parameters which is being concerned to the mining pit, as like some of the haul road analysis, some of the bench walls, and this type of compliance. The most important thing is that the drill and blast analysis, so which is very much important in the mining sector, like designing of drilling and prediction of the queries we get, and how much like the how much volume we get, the loose volume. So this all type of data we process in the Strayos. Yeah, so as previously we do the same thing as you can see here in the screen, like for the mining management case. So all the things from the design section to the operation and drill and blast to the operation management. So all the thing is being covered by traditional way, and you cannot access each thing, and you cannot get that much details, and you cannot go every time to site. So in this is like a very challenges in the mining sector, that where to put the blasting, where to have the drills, so that I can have this type of like overburden. Yeah, so this way the Strayos will help you like to design the surface morphology, do the surface morphology analysis for the orthomosaic, for the 3D models, for the point clouds, for the contours, and for the haul road analysis regarding the operation. So it will give you the haul road analysis as per the industry compliance. Now in different region, different mining have different compliance, like how much slope they want, how much vertical slope they want, how much horizontal slope it should be. So it is you can set it with the compliance, and it will give you the indication that this section is not compliance and this section is compliant. You can simply the way you can report it. And also regarding the drilling and blasting, you can design the drill and you can do the
blasting, and you can see the actual results. Yeah. So how does this drone is being like used in this type of applications? So it will give you the access the life cycle management by creating a base map just for a design for a quick overlay, and just you can see, you can analyze that as build site, and also you can do the comparison with the design overlay. And also you can do the operational management by completely making the aerial survey and making 3D model, and also do the drill and blast analysis. And you can also do the inspection, different high wall inspection you can do, that you can also make the deep angles, each and everything you can make. Regarding the supply chain, you can measure the stockpile management. This stockpile management is very frequent in the mining operation. Uh, yeah, you can see the inventory, that how much fill and cut it is, and because this thing DJI Dock 2, this will increase the frequency. Along with the Strayos, is the efficiency is the most concerning. So DJI Dock 2 will give you the each day daily data. It's up to you that how much frequently you want this data. Yeah. So almost in different sector we have the challenges regarding the efficiency, regarding the detail, uh, regarding the safety. So each and every factor is being mitigated by the drone. Yeah. So along with this, keeping all these thing in mind, so how does Strayos work, and how does Strayos, which parameter and which area does Strayos focus? It will give you like surveying and planning. The main thing is like a 3D photogrammetry, either it is contour, either it is some analysis, 2D maps, a 3D model. You can see your model from office, that how does it look like, where is the operation, and also you can do the geological analysis about
the geology of the rocks and of the high walls, and also you can design the drilling. This is the most crucial part, and you can design and you can measure the segments between the each drills, where it to be and how much area it will cover, like how much the blasting will be. And also the loading and haul road analysis. Haul road analysis is very crucial. This all the thing is being done by AI. This just select an option, just make sure that you select a good option, and you make the you imported the correct imagery. Leave it everything on Strayos. It will do everything for you, which option you have selected. From even reporting is also auto generated. Yeah. And also regarding the processing and reporting, Strayos is at the top. You can do the fragmentation analysis, muck pile prediction. After Anurag will explain this in a very good detail. So what you need to do from the start, you just select your mine pit, that where my mining site is, just using Google Earth. Just select it, draw a line by creating a KMZ or KML file. Just import that KML file in your drone controller and set the parameters specifically for the side overlap and the frontal overlap. It's very necessary depending upon the topography of the mining site, and also depending upon the data you want, like the deliverables you are interested in. Yeah, and also make some GCPs on the ground, so that you can get a very good GSD. GSD is like a ground sampling distance. It's like centimeter per pixel, like how much centimeter is 1 pixel. So this means that how much, which object, if you say that 2 centimeter is my GSD, this means that every object on the ground with 2 centimeter you can see in the map. Yeah. So when you do everything, just fly the drone and it will collect the data, and this data you can import in the Strayos. This Strayos is a cloud-based platform. It does not need any high-end systems. You have an option when you open it. If you can see my cursor, you will have just an option of the here. You will have just an option of the 3 options, like you can upload the JPEG images, which is georeference, having a metadata at the back end. And also you can upload the pre-processed data. When you are working, you are using LiDAR, DJI L2 you are using, you already imported their data to DJI Terra, and DJI Terra gives you some 3D model or .las file you get. So this file you can import here, or you can import the TIFF file, OBJ format, you can import here. And also you can also import the virtual models like 2D models and 3D models. So this is direct, these two options. And the one option like pre-processed data, we have a further option. When we click on it, we have the further splitted option. Either you are working like TIFF file, OBJ, some texture file, and also you can create the 3D model which is being created by Fun imagery. And also you can import .las or LAZ format, which is from LiDAR, which is a LiDAR file. And also you can import the DXF file. So these whole things, like either you capture the drone imagery on site and you design something in office which is being done by CAD or Civil 3D. So this design layer you can also import just to overlay on the model, just to see that how does my design and the current situation on the site is like different. Yeah. Okay. So for this whole thing, I think I missed, yeah, for this whole thing, DJI Enterprise is covering up the whole line of the, like, it's up to you that which drone. Every drone has a different, like a different specification, and different like from higher category to lower category we have that, which industry, for different industry we have different platform. So here we have the current the most recent release of DJI Matrix 4 series, and specifically for the mining site, the Matrix 4e is very compatible with the 48 megapixel of the camera, which is, you can also measure the area, live streaming. And this, when you deploy this drone on site, so you can this is being integrated to DJI Flight Hub too. So the stakeholder which is sit in office, they can see it, they can see the live streaming, and they can measure the distances, and they can measure the areas, each and everything they can do. And also they can capture the imagery and just bring it back to the software Strayos and process it accordingly. Yeah. And also the Matrix 30 series, which is also being you can fly solely or you can fly with dog. And Matrix 300 and 350 RTK with different payloads, either L1 is LiDAR, or L2, or you are using the P1 or H30 series. H30 series is mostly related to the power line inspection. And yeah, so all the data you captured is just to process. Either you need to process in DJI Terra, and after that you want to use Strayos, you can
do it like that. Or you just capture the JPEG files on site and just put it in Strayos. You can do both way. Yeah. So what are you waiting for? Just if you have a mining site in either region, anywhere, so just you select your program, and we will choose the good drone, the most compatible drone for it, and the specific payload which is being used upon your requirement, and all the thing which is this is a complete solution about the softwares, along with the softwares, and we will give your team a training and support, backend support. So everything is being integrated in your ERP, or you want to integrate this whole thing in a one system. We can do like that. Yeah. So this is the all part from me. So now I think I took much time. So I will hand over to Mr. Anurag. After that, he will explain each and every parameter about the stockpile inventory management, and also about the haul road and high bar analysis. Yeah, Anurag. Let me stop my screen.
So welcome and thank you all for joining this webinar. Today we will discuss how the drone technology and AI-based software technology has completely transformed the mining industry, survey industry, and construction industries. So good morning. Good afternoon and good evening to all of you from wherever you are joining today. In this exclusive webinar series 1, we will discuss how you can convert your raw image to orthophoto image by creating a project-wise and organize your data easily. After that, we'll discuss how you create inventory of your stockpile. You can easily track and convert it into report and can be easily integrated with any other SAP or in PDF format. After that, we'll discuss how the cut and fill analysis has completely transformed the mining industry so that you, by using this tool, you can easily analyze the how much volume of material has been added or removed from particular area. After that, we'll discuss about the mining compliances, haul road and high wall analysis. There you will easily determine the gradient, safety berm, haul road width, bench height, just by clicking on the tool. No other integration is required. Simply by using and uploading the raw image data, you can use these tools. In next series 2, we'll discuss further about the drilling and blasting. So before starting, hold your chair, hold your breath and stare on the screen. Definitely today you will take something from this webinar. So let's first start with the data management and survey tools. So currently we are facing many difficulties in the analysis of our data. So what you can do, you can easily capture your data through the drone in photogrammetric or lidar survey, and you can easily integrate your data into the Strayos software by uploading the raw images or geotagged images, and there 60 plus AI simultaneously work in your data processing as well as in all the AI modules running. You can easily integrate your data through cloud or through offline. Generally, we are facing in the mine many difficulties regarding the flight planning. So how should we have flight planning? At what altitude we should fly? At what it should be in double grid or single grid pattern. So we generally recommend our users the overlapping between the images should be minimum 75 to 80%. GSD should be less than 2 centimeters so that you will get a proper and clear images. If possible, try to maintain the same flight path to maintain the consistency and minimize the error and maximize your ground control points. So many users asked me that how many ground control points should be there for this much hectare of my area. So I always recommend minimum 5 GCPs required. If you maximize the GCP, you will get more accuracy. Now the next question is, where should I install my GCP points? So I always recommend GCP points should be installed where you are getting the elevation difference. So if you are getting multiple elevation difference, so there you should install GCPs. Also, try to maintain and try to make a triangular geometry. Like that you can see here, this is making a triangle geometry. This is also here, but here you can see here, it makes like pentagon. So in this type of GCP installation, you may not get a perfect results. You may get altitude difference in your results. So always recommend to install your GCP points in this way. If someone also asked me that I have the GCP related module drones, but other one asked me that I have the PPK and RTK based drone. So should I also use the GCP with this PPK and RTK? I always recommend that initially you should use GCP points with this model. Later on, you can remove it. So in the PPK model, you have to import timestamp and observation file for the drone data, as well as you have to import the RANX file, which is the base station data. And after importing all the data, you can validate with your GCP points. Okay. So by using this model, definitely you will maximize your accuracy and minimize your error. Also, RTK models, you can directly import into the Strayos software and also validate with the managed checkpoints. further, like after uploading all the data to the PPK or RTK based model, software takes 1 hour for 250 to 300 flight images. And also it depends on you that how many AI you have toggled on for processing. After that, you will get a proper orthophoto bench face model in 2D and 3D view, where you can easily analyze your whole road, gradient, bench face angle. So in a single orthophoto image, you can use any AI module, whole road, high wall, cut and fill, drilling, blasting, stockpile. So any module, any AI analysis you can do in a single orthophoto image. So let's start with a video here, how you can and how you can easily create a new project here. You can see this is the landing page of our software, and I have clicked here the new project. After that, there is a three option: upload JPEG images, pre-processed data, and virtual data. In JPEG images, you just need to write up your site name, your location details. After that, you can easily write your let long details, or either you can directly import your single image, so that by automatically software detects the location of your mine or site. Then you have to select your coordinate system, which coordinate system you are using and particular location. Either also you have the local grid and point for string base, which give facilities to import the data. After that, you can create a job here. Job means after creating a site here, we are creating further folder here to organize the data in better way. Okay, so we call it job here. So again, you have to give the name of your job, the location, the same is the site location. Then after further, we are giving as a subfolder, which is the project name. Okay, so again, you will give the project name here. After that, there is a tab where you have to import your GCP data, and template guide is also available here. So minimum 5 GCP data are required. Less than 5 GCP data we are not recommending. Also, software cannot be processed the imagery data. Also, we have the non-geotagged images. So for that, you can install or you can import your non-geotagged images, and simultaneously you can import your all the coordinate file details. Output model geoid. So it's depend on you how you're using your model. You want your results in geoid model or ellipsoid model. So by default, we have the elliptical model, and also, but we have the feature where you can use the geoid models. Automatic remove equipment model. You can automatically remove your equipment after processing. At the right side, you can see here, these are all the AI-based modules. Fragmentation, high wall analysis, hollow analysis, drill hole analysis, stockpile analysis. So you have to toggle on this AI module. So for what purpose you are uploading the data, it's depend on you. Let's say if you have only uploaded for the high wall or hollow analysis, just need to toggle on these two tools. No need to toggle on all the other tools here. But later on, we have the facility. Later on also, inside the software module, you can again toggle on this feature for the further analysis if you have forgotten before. Sorry. Okay, I think so. Again started. No problem. Let's move. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So like this, you can create image. Next, you just coordinate system. You can select any coordinate system. And after that, you can create a GCP model, job. And again, you can create your projects. So I'm just repeating here because of some reasons. So you can upload your GCP points here. Then after non-geotagged images, so it depends on you for what purpose you have uploaded the images. And if you are non-geotagged images, so you can toggle on here. And also we have the facility. So output model, geoid model, and also you can toggle on automatic remove equipment if you have taken all the images above the plantation area, trees area, or structural area. And the right side, you will find all the AI tools here. You can toggle on any of these tools. After that, you just need to click next. Also, we have the PPK upload type model. So there you have to upload the MRK and OPS, a cloud file. After that, you just need to click next. Yeah, so here you have to upload all the images. Like I'm uploading all the images. I have selected here. So it takes 1 hour for 250 to 300 images. From here, you can see what was my flight path. Also, if you want to delete any of the image from here, also you can do that. After that, it takes few time to complete the uploading process. So in this way, you can easily upload your data. And this is the main page of our software, where you can see at the left side, you will find all the site analytics, drill and blast modules, as well as at the top, you will find all the common survey tools. So common survey tools are very important. So like to determine the surface area and volume calculation, you can see here, I just had drawn a boundary around the benches, and there I have selected my elevation surface. Either I can use any of this elevation surface, like at the middle of this bench, or at the lowest of this bench, or the top of the bench. So after selection of your elevation bottom, it will give you the volume and area of your bench. Another image, you can see here how it shows how the 2D length profile is moving, how the gradient of the haul road is changing with the distance. And also you can see the crest and toe line detection. It is AI-based detection. No manual intervention is there. But if misalignment is there, you can edit this crest and toe line detection. That facility is available. Now let's move our next topic, which is the stockpile AI and inventory management. Before moving on stockpile, it is the same process I have told you earlier, that again, you have to take your data, the drone, either in PPK RTK based model, and then you have to toggle on your stockpile AI. After that, it will give you a report in form of the quantity in the inventory dashboard. So for that, here you will find the stockpile AI module. You just need to toggle on while uploading your data, so that uploading, processing, and the AI analysis all work at the same time. No further time required for the AI analysis. So that's why we recommend to toggle on AI, stockpile AI from here only. Now you can see, let me show you in form of video, how you can easily analyze your stockpile. So like you can see, this is stockpile measurement. Here you will find the create, copy, delete, and boundaries. So create, if AI is not detected any boundary, so manually that facility is available. We can mark the boundary around the stockpile. Or if you want to copy from other projects, that facility is also available. We can delete, or we can also import the DXF boundary details. Let's say software is detected, but due to the uneven base surface, there may be possibility to select the proper elevation details. So in that case, if you want to import your DXF file having the proper altitude details, you can also upload here. Other than that, we have let me highlight you. Yeah, you can copy from here. You can also import the boundary. You can see, you can manually edit your boundary also. And yeah, this one I want to highlight. There is a model and bottom selection. Model, it means DSM model as well as DTM model. So it's depend on you how you have taken all the data. So based on that, you can select any one of these two models. And bottom selection, we have the 8 different bottom selection methods. So you can select any one of these methods for the analysis of your stockpile. Let me show you. So see, average, linear, lowest, manual, triangulated, custom, So all these methods are available here. So you can select any one of these method for the analysis of your stockpile. And this method selection is very important because you may get a very different volume, quantity, material details by using the different bottom selections. Okay, you may get like after selecting linear, you will get the other results. In your lowest selection, you may get the very vast different results. So that's why this bottom selection is very important. So manually, that facility is also available. If you knew that your bottom elevation is level detail is this one, so you can enter the details here. So in form boundary, you can also import your TXF boundary details here. After that, completion of this part, you will find that the inventory dashboard where you can see these are the inventory details of all the materials. You can add your material details here. What is the SKU of the material, name, product code, description, density, price per million ton or per metric ton, and the currency of your material. All details need to be entered here. After that, you can see all your details of your domain, subdomains, and after selecting any particular projects, you can see that how much stockpile volume is available in particular site. Inventory report in form of different graphs. Let me show you. Yeah, you can see total volume per site. So as per your given details of the material, it shows this particular material having the 2%, this particular material having the 1%, 0.2%, 4.6%. So after giving details of the material, you will find all the details of the quantity of the material here. From here also, you can easily visualize in tabular format. And date-wise, you can select from this date to this date, how much quantity of material has been added or removed. After that, you can download in PDF format as well as in CSV report format. So yeah, this was all about the stockpile inventory video details.
Yeah.
So let me.
Anurag, sorry to interrupt you. So meanwhile, we will ask one question. So in this question, you will answer some of the chat box question. So let me launch one poll so that we can just ask attendee a simple question about the stockpile inventory management. And meanwhile, you can answer the chat box question from Mr. Abdurrahman. He said that based on what parameter is the stockpile density is calculated? Like which are the parameters? Which is there any way to input and adjust these parameters? Like customization, some base data. So yeah, this way, how we can do this customization?
Density of the material is like here you cannot do anything. When density of material is depend on it is a completely laboratory analysis. So definitely for different types of material, you will get a different density.
Yeah. So I think the density he means by the density the volume, like the stockpile volume. So what will be the parameter which we can adjust? Yeah, I think he mean like that.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So in the volume calculation, the thing very important is the boundary selection. Because just while you move your boundary slightly, you will find a very vast difference in your volume. First, second, it is very important is your base selection, or you can say bottom selection, because we don't know either you have selected a complete proper bottom or not. If it is a flat surface, so definitely there is no problem in your volume analysis. In all the time, you will get an accurate analysis. But if there is an undulation surface, in that case, it is very difficult to select which bottom elevation level you have to select for the volume calculation. So, my recommendation, the bottom selection or bottom elevation should be flat first. Second, it should be very limited or very minimum difference of elevation should be there. Then in that case, you won't find any difficulty in your volume calculation. Or third important thing, if it is not possible to do all these such two important things, in that case, you have to calibrate multiple times. So while using the software, you should calculate volume of your stockpile side by side and just match with the Strayos software results. Whenever you get an accurate and very minimum difference, then from that day onwards, you can go with that bottom selection and can start using the software.
Yeah, I think this is the answer to the question. So the poll we have executed is about significant challenges you experience when using UAVs for stockpile inventories. So the most answer I received, like 36%, having some technical complexity regarding the data processing. Yeah, so this is the only platform. This will help you from the data processing, analyzing, designing, and then reporting. Everything under one platform. Strayos have. Yeah. So yeah, I
Yes.
know you can continue, but
Yeah, correct. So in this platform, in a single platform, you will get all the analysis part. You can easily import your raw data, and rest of the work will be done by the Strayos software only. So no other integration of other platform is required here. And as I said, what things you have to maintain while taking their drone imagery data. If you maintain that data, so then after everything will be taken by the Strayos software. Just you need to follow all the flight images, your percentage of overlapping in your GSG. Only you have to follow those things, so and that then next Strayos will work. So like that, as I discussed about the stockpile analysis, what things you have to taken care, like in model selection and the bottom selections, which is very important. So like in model selection, sometimes what is happening, we have taken all the data where all the plant, trees, or the conveyor belt or the were presents. Or in that case, it was very difficult to analyze the volume because the image was also considering that as an elevation difference and considering in the volume calculation. In that case, you have to select the DTM, not the DSM. So that facility is also available, and there are, as I said, there are 8 methods are available for the bottom selection. And if you selected average, so what is the meaning of average here? Each elevations difference, software considers the average of it and determining the average of all the elevations, and based on that, it determines the volume. Linear fit. So software considers the angle plane that comes as close as possible and where the corner points are available. So like this is a single plane and this is a linear. So wherever the corner points are available, in that place, it changes the elevation difference. And then after taking all the corner points elevation, and again, it takes the average of all the corner points elevation and determine the volume. Lowest, so whichever is the volume, whichever is the elevation is the lowest, it considers in the volume calculation. Or manually, you can input your elevation or triangulated fit. It means that this area is converted into number of triangulation. Okay, so it converts into number of triangle. So like there is a triangle area, triangle volume. So accordingly, it calculates the volume of the material. So there are many methods available. So you can choose any one of these for your analysis. So similarly, one case study, what I have done in a single area, I use the triangulation base for the stockpile analysis, where I found out 18,617 cubic yards. Again, when I use another base station, another base bottom as a linear base, the result was 24,636. You can see here, huge difference is there just after selecting the 2 different bottom elevation. Because of having, you can see how the stockpile is designed here. Very many differences of elevation is available here. So in that case, it is very difficult to calculate the accurate volume of the material. So that thing should be taken care while determining the volume of the material. So after having all the volume details, you can see all this volume history of the material in this graph. You can see how with the date wise, how the details of the volume of the material is changing, as well as tonnage and pricing side. So like 24th August, the pricing was different, and 20th May, the pricing was different. So you can all you can see in a single platform. You can download in PDF format. Also, we have the facility. You can analyze through multi-layered volume. Let's say if in a single area there are 2-3 volume or bottom elevation differences there. So you can select any one of these elevation. So like layer 1, I have selected. In that case, it has calculated the volume. In layer 2, where the bottom was different, and it has calculated a different volume. So like that, there are multiple layers in the volume on the boundary you can select, and you can calculate your volume of the material. So after having all this data, you can transfer in the PDF report. You can visualize in central-led inventory dashboard. You can see in different graphs. You can visualize with the date wise, with the material wise, how it is changing. And also you can easily export your stockpile details in your SAP through API integration. So yeah, that facility is also available. So you can easily manage your volume details in the software as well as in other SAP platform as well. So after that, let's talk about cut and fill quantity analysis. So why we should use cut and fill quantity analysis? Why very easy in the Strayos platform? So generally, what is happening currently? We are using the huge manpower, number of instruments and devices, or we are giving the 2 days, 3 days to just to calculate the volume, that how much material has been removed from particular area or particular place. But in this case, just by using the drone imagery, you just need to import in the software, and it will give you the how much material has been added or removed in particular area within a fraction of minute. Why it is compulsory? Why it is very necessary in the mine? Because by having the proper cut and fill volumetric details, you can easily smartly you can allocate your equipments and can be used to monitor excavation progress or demonstrate compliance to design limits. Because in what I've seen in limestone quarry or iron quarry or manganese mines, somewhere we have funded out low grade ore, somewhere it is a high grade ore. So we knew that how much percentage of material should be mixed with the high grade and low grade ore. So in that case, we should know that this much material we have to remove from this date to this date from the low grade, and from this date to this date from the high grade. So in that case, cut and fill is very important. Similarly, for the overburden in coal mine case, that how much overburden has been removed from the last 1 month or 2 months, we can easily determine without having the number of instruments or manpowers. So let's see the video of this cut and fill analysis, how it is. You can see I've selected here with the model and data set. I'm comparing you with, here with the another data set. Also, we have the facility to select the design layer, or you can say the DXF data. So you can either compare with your same data set or the design layers. After that, you have to select which project you want to compare with this current project. And this is the elevation and contour difference. After that, only I have to select the area where I want to analyze, and where I want to analyze that how much quantity of material has been removed or added in this particular place. Just after selection, you just need to wait for 2-3 minutes. After that, it will give you the data that, yeah, now you can see here. It shows 430 cubic meter and 4,65,900 something cubic meter, which is in minus. So here you can see fill quantity is minus and cut quantity is this one. So it means that this much quantity of material has been added and this particular place, and this much quantity of material has been removed from particular place. So like that, just by marking the boundary of the area, you can easily analyze that what is the cut and fill quantity of the material. So like you can see here, this is the single image I use for the cut and fill quantity, I use for the whole road analysis, I use for the high wall analysis, and then after that I can also use it for the drilling and blasting. So in a single image, you can use it for multiple purposes. So yeah, here you can see the reference elevation. So automatically the software takes the reference elevation. So then after you can easily export your data in CSV format, in DXF format, GeoJSON format, KML format, or SHP format. Then after you can generate a simple cut and fill report. You will find in the report that how much quantity of material has been added or removed from this particular phase, cut and fill volume. So all these things you will get. Yeah. So yeah, so why it is very important? It reduces time, cost, resource requirement for surveying, as well as improve pit planning and equipment scheduling. Yeah, after having the accurate data of your cut and fill quantity, you can you can move your equipment at required place. That yeah, from this location, enough material has been already removed, so no further removal of equipment is required. So now you can move to next location. So like proper scheduling can be done of your equipment, as well as the automatic tracking and reporting excavation progress and compliance. You can easily visualize and you can easily see all the excavation progress in this platform. So how it reduces cost, time, and resource requirement for survey? Because in the last 5 years, we have seen that industry has undergone a transformation. Every day we need and data that how much material has been removed today, how much material has been lifted today, or the if any third party is working in a our mine, so what he is doing, what how much material they are removing daily. So all these are necessary for our analysis and for and what cost we are paying to them for that analysis. So we just need all this data, so that for that it is very compulsory, it is very necessary. As well as we can improve pit planning and equipment scheduling. As I said, you can easily improve. You can cross section. You can do multiple cross section of your pit and can visualize and can see that how the difference has happened in particular place and how much material has been removed. After having the many case studies, we have seen that approximately 5% production rate has been improved after having the cut and fill data. As well as utilization has increased up to 10% and 50% better forecast accuracy has been improved. Because if we have the accurate result today, then for the next month or for the next quarter, we can plan that we have to achieve this much. We have to remove this much quantity of material in next quarter. If we don't have any data, what we can do in next for the quarter? So that's why this data is required, and which we can easily do by using this technology in a single day or within a gap of 5 hours. Automatic tracking and reporting on excavation progress and compliance. Yeah, after having the data, we can see that what is excavation progress is going on. This month, what was the results and how it is changing with the time, life of the mine material remaining. So accordingly, after getting the accurate data, we can easily analyze that how the life of mine is remaining for next year or next 5 or 10 years. So accordingly, we can easily see. Why use Strayos for cut and fill and volumetric analysis? Because it is the easiest workflow for stockpile management. Automatic cut and fill, volumetric calculation. It is compatible with any hardware. We are providing end-to-end services, model or self-services option supported. DPA set of mining tools beyond volumetric, because in this single platform, you will get all the other tools, not only a cut and fill volume analysis, but also the haul road, high wall, stockpile, drilling and blastings, and geometric compliances also, like the stability of slope factor, rock mass area analysis. All tools are also available. So if we are getting all these tools in a single platform, so why would I not use it in our cut and fill analysis? So after having the cut and fill analysis data, so you can further do the site analytics and the safety and efficiency of your mine. Here we'll discuss the haul road analysis, high wall analysis, and slope of your benches to maintain the safety of your mine. So let's start with a small video first, then we'll deep dive more into it. So you can see I just toggled on the haul road AI here. Nothing I did here. After importing the data, I toggled on the haul road AI. Then after I can see, I just toggled on again the grade, roads, grade, and I can visualize in different colors. And you can see, this is the tolerance limit. You can fix, you can edit your tolerance limit, and based on that, you will find the different colors on the road. You can simultaneously, you can see length, grade, ratio, inclination, and width of your haul road just after clicking anywhere. As well as you can see the crossfall. Crossfall is required to maintain the rainy season water drainage, because you definitely don't want to keep your water at the haul road. You want to move it the lower pit of the mine. So in that case, you can easily analyze what is the gradient, side gradient of your haul road. Their crossfall is very important. As well as the road width, what is the width of your haul road? According to a tolerance limit, you can visualize in different colors, as well as the bench height, berm height. So what is the berm height? You can see safety berm height. So yeah, so all this can be easily done by toggling on the haul road analysis. So why haul road analysis is required? Because haul road AI analysis software automatically analyze the haul road conditions, because we didn't do anything manually. Everything has been done by the software only. So we just need to import images, and to maintain the improved machinery efficiency, productivity, and safety. Extract the geometry of the haul road using the geospatial data contained in the modern dune survey. Road boundaries, crust, and other properties of interest can be displayed and examined in the Strayos web-based interface, as well as the change in length, slope elevation can be measured as well as, because we have the many guidelines from our government that we have to maintain 1 in 16 or up to 8 degree for the haul road where the dumper is moving. So if we didn't maintain, then government impose fine on us. In that condition, we have to maintain the mining compliances, and for that condition, daily measurement or monthly or weekly measurement is required. Not only for the mining compliances, as well as to analyze where you are losing your high fuel. Because if gradient is high, so definitely you will lose your fuel from your dumper, because we are also taking the tire pressure as well as fuel sensor data. There we are analyzing that how where we are losing the maximum fuels while running from the pit to the dumping location. So automatic pit inspection, road grade, super elevation, bumps can be easily done. Haul road grade detection AI, you can see I can do multiple cross section around these benches and can easily visualize that how the elevation is changing, and simultaneously how much undulation is available in the haul road. Haul road width detection. So just after toggling on, you can see the haul road width detection, and this is the haul road ranges. You can change your ranges, and sometimes you will find in different colors. Similarly, haul road bump detection, crossfall detection, you can see. Yeah, as well as you can hover your mouse around all your roads, and simultaneously you can see that how the elevation of your haul road is changing with the distance. Okay, from 260 meter up to 150 meter. So how the elevation is changing and what is the gradient. So simultaneously from pit to the dumping location, we can stretch it out, and we can see how the gradient is changing here. So after that, let's start one poll here related to haul road. Do we have one poll?
Yeah, we have one poll. So if you can quickly over through these things, we are, I think, running out of time. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a poll. How frequently do you conduct comprehensive haul road analysis in your mining operation? Yeah. So maybe some of them like do you not conducting or do you conducting it annually, quarterly or monthly or weekly basis or sometime daily operation? So yeah, we are receiving some of the answers about some people are conducting on weekly basis and some are conducting on annual basis also. Yeah. Yeah, for this we have the DJI Dark 2 solution. So just install this on site. So all the data is being synced to the cloud platform is and is being integrated with the Strayos. You just need to sit in the office and just make some the management of organization. The drone will fly automatically that specific time which is you assigned to, and it will collect the site data and will come back to the dock station, and all the data is being synced to the cloud platform which is integrated with the Strayas and will give you the this result. So this way you can enhance the frequency of the operation. Yeah. So, yeah, almost we get receive some people. It's like 50-50.
Mhm.
Some people do
Yeah.
weekly basis, and some of them are monthly basis, and some of them are annual basis, depending upon their site. Yeah, Anurag, you can continue.
Yeah. So yeah, till now we have discussed about the cut and fill, hollow analysis. Let's talk about the high wall bench analysis. Just wait. Yeah. So what is the problem currently we are getting while maintaining the high wall? So because of we are doing the drilling blasting today, and because of the excessive drilling at the back side of the bench, so and maximum fracture has occurred, and because of that we could not able to maintain the high wall toe portion, and because of that it is very difficult to maintain the proper angle from the crust to the toe points because of the excessive drilling or blasting. So that there we are getting the uh, issues while maintaining the high wall benches. That but and blast induced damages, you can see back break, induced slow failure, new cracks, fractures because of doing the drilling and blasting. We are also creating the new fractures which are already present in the mines, opening existing discontinuities, extension of existing discontinuities, development of micro cracks in intact rock blocks, loosening, dislocation of rock block. Yeah, definitely due to the drilling and blasting, vibration is occurring, and vibration is uh, it creates the dislocation of rock blocks as well as the weakening of your intact blocks. And also overtaking and undertaking could result in ore loss by leaving behind ore bearing material or dilution by mining waste together with ore. So these are the challenges we are currently facing while designing of your slope of your benches. Also, post excavation issues. You can see the design trim row location. We plan to design drill hole at this location, but due to some issues, we have drilled at this place, and because of that, you can see the how the angle has changed in the post excavation time. The this has changed up to here because the definitely after planning if your profile of your bench blasting here, definitely you will get a back break, and because of back break your profile has changed. So because of that the slope of the bench you could has increased. So these are the issues we are getting in the mine. So let's see in the video how you can easily analyze and see your high wall bench. So just need to toggle on your high wall, and then after you can see the catch bench width of your high wall, bench face angle, bench height, crush and toe. Also, we have the features like compliance check. So you can compare with your DXF design. So in that case, you can upload your DXF, and with the orthophoto image, you can compare that what currently and how we are going in the mines. Either we are following all the mining compliances or not. So where we are losing, where the angle of high wall batch has increased. So all you can see and you can compare here. This is the face angle. So you can see face angle, cross section view. So you can convert your benches in different cross section, and each cross sections, face angle, catch bench width, high wall angle, anything you can see here after dividing into multiple cross sections. Like see, face angle, face side, inter ramp angle, catch bench width. If I see mine from top view, you can see it shows the length, surface length in three different sides. When I see this top view into side view, you can see how the angle is changing from top to bottom. So easily you can determine that how the angle is changing, and accordingly you can judge that are you maintaining with the proper factor of safety of your bench or not. And after comparisons, you can see it shows the red in over break and blue in under break. So we just imported the DXF data and comparing with the orthophoto imagery data, and there from this we can see that red location shows the over break and blue shows the under break. So in this way, you can import your DXF data, upload a managed design DXF. After that, you can upload your DXF format data and overlay in your orthophoto imagery data, and simultaneously can see and do comparison, and further many works you can do after having the DXF data. Automatic reconciliation, crush and toe loss, effective catch capacity, batter and bump compliances. So after uploading your DXF data, so all the compliances you can follow by visualizing in different colors. You can see batter and bump, it means over break and under break. You can fix your ranges and with different colors, and simultaneously you can analyze. And after that, you can generate your report which is fully automated, where you will find the project details, site details, high wall weight with the depth wise, with the length wise, angle, inter ramp angle, and catch bench width. Fully automated summary details here. This is the length high wall, number of red areas, number of yellow areas, how much percentile, standard deviation. So all these details you will get. And at last, up-to-date high wall and pit compliances. If you maintain the pit compliances, you will improve your mine designing and mine technique to minimize the ore loss, and you will avoid pit stability issues. And at last, I want to discuss about the slope failure-based factor of safety. In upcoming next series 2 webinar, I will deep dive more into it, but I just want to give an overview of it. After having the LEM-based equation, limit equilibrium method, and AI-based analysis, you can easily analyze what is the factor of safety of bench. Here, you just need to give the details of your density of the material, cohesion of the material, as well as the angle of internal friction. So based on the AI and these site details and properties of the materials, you can easily analyze where is the high risk and where is the low risk. So at last, I want to tell you what is the advantage of having the software. Any type of file such as the drone image, LAS file, DXF file, or pre-processed file can be imported. No other software integration is required, but can be easily transferred data in other software. Subscription model is available, which allows to use on hardware at any place. So subscription-based model. So you just need to run anywhere in any hardware. No particular desktop or laptop is required. All modules and tools are available in a single platform so that data analysis can be done easily. Single orthophoto image can be used with every type of analysis, either for mining compliances, geotechnical compliances, stockpile analysis, as well as for the drilling and blasting. So this is the advantages of the software. Thank you all. Thank you for joining this webinar series 1. Thank you.
In the second webinar, we will explain about this drill and blast analysis in very detail, and this time we have a little bit touch with the safety factor. How does it get be analyzed? So in the next time we will explain it. So yeah, I hope that you will also participate in the next webinar just for this like session. Yeah, Anurag, I think it's okay. So we will end this webinar. Yeah. So in the next webinar, we hopefully we will see you there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you, RC Corner team. Thank you.
Bye.